Thank you very much and a very warm welcome to the weather desk. We are seeing clear weather conditions over the western interior of South Africa tonight, but some partly cloudy skies over the southern interior and the northeastern provinces. And there is also a slight chance of rainfall in the south coast of the country and the adjacent interior. Clear weather conditions, though, can be expected in the east coast of the Eastern Cape. And for tomorrow, we can expect some fog patches in the morning over the Midlands of KwaZulu-Natal into the interior of the Eastern Cape and the western parts of the Northern Cape. We're expecting poor visibility on the roads as a result of foggy conditions in the morning, and then later on in the afternoon there will be a 30% probability of rainfall over the eastern half of the Eastern Cape. And here in the Gauteng province, just some partly cloudy skies with a minimum of 5 in Johannesburg and 21 degrees later on in the afternoon, and in the east rand we're expecting an average of 20 degrees in the afternoon. In Limpopo, pleasant conditions over Musina in the Limpopo Valley with a minimum of 11 and 25 later on in the afternoon, a maximum of 28 in Palabura. Tzaneen will peak at a high of 25 degrees. And in Mpumalanga, mild weather conditions in the Highveld region of this province with a temperature of 19 for Middleburg and Emalahleni, 15 over Ermelo, but pleasant conditions can be expected in the Lowveld of Mpumalanga. And in KwaZulu-Natal, mostly mild weather conditions over the southern parts of this province. In Kokstad, we're expecting a minimum of 3 and an afternoon high of 20 degrees, a maximum of 22 at Ethekwini and Richards Bay, but pleasant conditions for Vryheid in the northern interior, reaching a maximum of 24 degrees. Rain weather conditions can be expected in the Eastern Cape, especially over the eastern half of this province. Temperatures at 16 degrees for Makhanda and a maximum of 19 degrees over Gqeberha. In the Western Cape, there's no chance of rainfall for this province. Mild conditions, though, over the central Karoo, including over Linksburg at 15 degrees, into the city of Cape Town, a minimum of 7 and an afternoon high of 14 degrees. And freezing conditions in southern in the morning, dropping to -1, and in the afternoon, very mild temperatures here at only 13 degrees, but pleasant conditions can be expected over Kimberley and Uppington, reaching an average of 24 degrees. And in the Free State, we're expecting mostly mild weather conditions here in the morning. Bethlehem dropping to 2 degrees and only rising to 18. Similar conditions over Frankfurt and towards Bloemfontein. Under partly cloudy skies, we're expecting a maximum of 21 degrees. And in the northwest, another partly cloudy day for this province. Mild conditions in Potchefstroom at 20. Pleasant temperatures, though, can be expected over Taung and Tosca in the far west, reaching an average of 24 degrees. And on Tuesday, cold weather conditions can be expected over the southern parts of the country. Cool in the central interior, but warm weather conditions can be expected in the Lowveld and towards KwaZulu-Natal. A slight chance of rainfall in the south coast, and this rainfall can also be expected in the wild coast of the Eastern Cape province on Tuesday. And that is all from the weather desk.